We've got Jerry Pletica of Touching Hearts at Home. Now, her topic today, do relationships really matter? I would say yes. Then that's a yes, and she's going to explain why. A little bit about Jerry. She's an RN, has been a nurse for over 25 years. Two of her victories in life are homeschooling her two now adult children. Well, adult. Is Ellie adult? Yeah. Okay. Two adult children and starting an in-home care company when many said the market was saturated. By the way, be real careful of the negative things people tell you you cannot do. Okay? That's a mindset, and we'll get onto that a little bit later. Jerry takes on personal and business relationships with purpose and intention. Please welcome Jerry Pletica.
So hi, my name is Jerry Pletica. For the handful of people here, I have never done this in a garage before. We've spoken in a variety of places, but not a garage. So, and those that are listening, hopefully this will be content that will be valuable to you. I've been married for 30 years. We just had our 30th wedding anniversary recently, so that's a big deal. We began Touching Hearts at Home in 2022 because I had been a nurse for 25 years and just felt the need to give back to the community in a different way than I had before. And I really bought the heart. Actually, I feel like the heart is really aligned to who I am. And so that just has been something that I did. Phil.
Shelly knows I can be a little quick with it.
I guess. Why am I speaking on this topic? There's lots of clients and their families that have trials over the few months that I've been in business. And it seems like I do a lot of counseling. And so I brought this content together just to help people understand why relationships really do matter. And I find conflict resolution I have found in my personal life has helped me work through relational issues with families I serve. So that's a good thing. All right.
Wrong way.
Mm-hmm. So do relationships really matter? When our time on earth is done, money or material things will not matter, but the love, time, and kindness we've given others will shine and live on forever. So really our legacy is what we're looking at here. And what we do today will make a difference for our lives later on. All right, so family relationships, we all have them. We have them, I have them with myself, but I have them with my daughter, with other people. It is a reflection of how I am with my family in relation to what I do to those I serve in my community. And what are my core values? What are your core values? So I came up in our business in the last few months, we came up with some core values that I really align to. And it helped me talk to my family about some of our core values as well. And then that then makes you think, well, what about legacy planning? Well, what if family relationships have to do with legacy planning and your powers of attorney? Oh, a lot, let me tell you. I'll get into that here in just a second. So back to family relationships. I put squiggly lines for those that can't see, or maybe they can. The squiggle lines mean there's a lot of dynamic with our relationships, both in our family, with each other. If you think about how many relationships we actually have, we have you and your spouse, a spouse to you, then you have one child and the child to you. And then by the time you think about all your relationships, you have like 12 to 48 relationships, depending on how many people you have. So there's a lot of dynamic with that. There's children, there's parents, there's extended family. So once you get married, if you are married, you will then be married to their family. Did not know that when I came into my married life, but 30 years later, I get that in a big way. So with family relationships, you got to kind of think, what are you really doing to help you in your family relationships? Do you put the time where you say you do in your family relationships? Because right now will make a difference later on in your legacy. And I'll keep connecting the dots with that here in just a second, okay? So core values, what are 2 to 4 core values that you align with on a regular basis? Are you timely? Do you have integrity? Do you say one of our core values in my business is do not complain, improve. So you don't complain, you improve on the process. And if you can't figure that out, come to me and I will help you learn how to get to that next level of not complaining. So you could be loyal, accountable, things like that. Are you telling the truth about your core values, and are you living your life as if you're doing those core values? So go down, Phil. So value is to esteem, to hold in respect and estimation as to value one for his works or virtues. So as you learn about values, are you really doing that in your life? Do you say, yes, I am accountable, but yet you're 20 minutes late all the time? So things like that, I know I'm probably stabbing someone in the gut right now, but it really does make a difference later on. So the next slide just talks about how Noah Webster from 1828 created the first United States English dictionary. And if you look up the word value in that, you can actually Google it and go to 1828 dictionary from Webster. It will show you what value is. And I would encourage you to do a work study to see what that is and how you align with that.